maybe not chemo, but something along that nature, and their doctor is telling them not to use cannabis. Has that ever happened to you?
I don't know. I can't say that I've heard of that. Like, I've actually heard that at my... And see, that's the thing, too, like, with the stigma and with Bakersfield being so conservative, I haven't really expressed to my oncologist that I smoke marijuana. Like, I tell them I use CBD, but...
Really?
I was still
You failed to mention that?
Yeah, I failed to mention that. Like, but at the same time, I was one of the MAs, medical assistants at CBCC, was somebody that I went to school with who I know smokes a lot of marijuana, and he's like, no, Dr. Patel is open to it. Like, I expressed to him, but he's like, do you want me to put it on your record? I'm like, I don't know, just put that I use CBD. Like, still a stigma, like, but now I'm doing this on the air. So like, I'm telling people now, yeah.
Yeah, but you never were, like, through the whole process of chemo and everything, you never were open with your doctor?
No. And that's
not even a nurse?
Just him, telling him that. And
do you wish he would have been?
Yeah, I definitely do, because maybe he would have, like, monitored me more, or, like, kind of, like, in the movie Weed the People, like, the doctors were comparing, like, going alongside of it and saying, like, the one boy, the 16-year-old boy that had over 20 tumors in his chest, and after using cannabis medicine for, I don't know, a month or a few months, and going in and having a scan, and the doctor saying there's no more tumors, and chemo wouldn't do that.
Crazy.
Like, yeah, I wish I would have talked about it more with my doctor, but maybe now I can talk to him more about it and be more involved with educating people. Maybe that's part of my reasoning to wanting to pay it forward, is that I want to help other people in their journey to get them through it. And, like, I already have survivor sisters that they'll message me, and one of them very early on was asking me questions about RSO, and I'm like, I don't know a whole lot about it, but definitely try it. And but, like, talking to them already and, like, helping them guide to what they should try, and sending them companies that I've used. And I talk about your bath bombs all the time in the group, and now I have people in the group that are buying them, and it feels
so good. Do tell your doctors. I think in this day and age, I think it's important now that we're even talking about federally legalizing it at this point, so doctors need to be knowing what is actually helping. You know, even if they're not for it, I think it's still important for the doctors to know and have that just marked down in your charts, because you never know what kind of people are going to come back later and look through all of this and use all of this information as data, and this could all be helping the whole fight for cannabis entirely.
Right.
So let's talk about some do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts.
Yeah. So during your whole experience, what would you say were, like, the best things about it? The do's, but definitely you gotta do this.
Definitely gotta do a bath bomb. And I'm stingy. I like the 100 milligrams. I can't justify. I love the other ones. I loved all your scents, but to me, like, maybe just because my tolerance is so high, the 100 milligram or the Earth Bomb.
Oh, money. I love the Earth Bomb.
Definitely do a bath bomb. Definitely do tinctures. If you're gonna do it, do full spectrum all the way. But if you're drug tested, sorry.
Go pure.
Right. But
what about maybe for someone who's just been diagnosed?
Don't be opposed to it because of the stigma. Talk to me. I'll tell you. I'll share my whole story. Everything, good and bad, the crazy, just experimenting, and, like, I'll help. I want to help walk you through it, get you what you need, but don't disregard it because of what you were raised on, believing it was to you, because it will change your life.
Yes, do consider it medicine.
Yes, it is. I tell people all the time, we have an endocannabinoid system in our bodies. Our body naturally produces cannabinoids. The cannabinoids that come from hemp and marijuana are phytocannabinoids, plant-based medicine. It's just a vitamin. It's a supplement for our bodies. Like, don't be opposed to it. Open your mind.
Yes.
Generations.
That'll change soon.
Watch Weed the People. I'm gonna promote this movie till I go blue in the face. Like, they break it down for you. They tell you why it was made illegal. And they tell you it was all government. Government has the only patent for it. Why would they have a patent for marijuana if it's really that bad? And they tell you that years ago, like, everybody had to, that was part of, like, the law, that you had to grow it.
Right, back in the original days of America, you had to grow 100 plants of hemp. George Washington grew marijuana.
Right.
Well, awesome. Do you have any other do's and don'ts for people?
Do use edibles if you're going through chemo and you don't want to cough.
Yeah, definitely don't smoke it.
Don't smoke it, because it will make you cough.
And you will throw up.
I haven't thrown up from smoking.
But it hurts.
But it's hurt, like, when I had drains in and incisions that hurt if you moved too much. And
yeah.
So I stuck, and during that time, stuck to the edibles and made it through that. But
lots of indicas, I bet.
Lots of indicas. Stay asleep.
Lots of CBD.
Lots of CBD.
For that faster healing process.
Mm-hmm. But definitely, if you can, full spectrum. Do
full spectrum.
Do full spectrum.
Cool. Yeah, I know, like, your big end goal, too, now that you're in remission and whatnot, you said, is to share the knowledge and pass everything forward and give as much as you can back. So, just lastly, we'll just give a shout out to your team that you started, right? For the Kern County Cancer Fund.
Yes. So I'm Jamie Lee Mountain Movers is my team, and it's for Camp Out Against Cancer, which is March. What is the dates this year? I
think it's March 26th and 27th.
26th and 27th. Usually it's the first weekend in April, but because of Easter, they had to change the date. So it's at the end of the last weekend. The last weekend of March is Camp Out Against Cancer, which is where all of the different cancer centers, not just CBCC, it's Rio Bravo Cancer Center, San Joaquin Valley Hospital, Dignity Health, like, they all come together for this event in Bakersfield where they're raising money for the Kern County Cancer Fund, which is money that's for Kern County cancer patients. So it's money to help you get to your doctor's appointments, to help with your COBRA, or if your insurance goes out. Like, it's such a...
And even transportation.
Transportation is such a great program that we have this in Bakersfield, and that's why I chose to support that one over Relay for Life. Relay for Life is a great organization,
but it's just so big.
It's so big, and all the money raised now is for research, which we do need the research. So they're both great organizations, but I'm very big on community and helping our community, because if we don't have a good community, that's why everything's bad. So we got to build each other up. We can't be stuck in this narcissistic life that we've built. Like, we need to go back to communities and helping each other and grow. And so I support the Kern County Cancer Fund in helping cancer patients, and I'm wanting to, and being able to have you a part of my team and use the booby bath bombs that you created to help fundraise for the team. Makes it that much more special, because I'm teaching about CBD while raising money for the Kern County Cancer Fund. So,
and it's also great for us. I mean, just giving back to our community at all is nice,
right?
You know, and for it to be such a good cause, and it kind of goes hand in hand with what our purpose is here, you know. So, yeah, if you guys are or are not in Bakersfield, you guys can go to quartztradingco.com and check out the Tatas bombs, which are basically bath bombs in the form of boobies, and we will be donating the profits to our team. We'll be trying to raise, I think, what our goal is $10,000.
$10,000.
Yes. So bath bombs are $20, You get 2 40 milligram bath bombs, and yeah, it's just for a good cause. But if you are in Bakersfield, you can also stop by the CBD shop where Jamie works, and you can meet her, and also donate money there too.
Right, we have jars set up there with a little flyer. We've talked about after the holidays, we're going to start like pushing more to raise our fundraise. So we'll have some raffles, and we have big things planned. So
yay!
Keep your eyes open.
Yes, I'm excited. So yeah, guys, check that out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself. I am that CBD girl _ on Instagram, or that CBD girl podcast at gmail.com. And if you have any questions about Jamie's experience, or you just want to ask her questions, maybe you're in a similar boat and just have questions, reach out to her. She is Canna Mountain Mama on Instagram. Canna Mountain Mama 215.
215.
Yeah, so
and my
look
name
us up.
Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee. All right, well, thank you for being here with us today. It's been fun.
Yes, it's been great.